All right. Hi, it's me, Dalaun, and I'm here with a few of my best friends and some of the writers on my first album, Declaration, which is why we're here today. Is to like break it down and talk to you guys about all of the songs. I am an R&B soul singer, musician, songwriter, person. That's me. Um, and so last year in 2019, I put out my first album, Declaration, and the main reason that I wanted to put it out was because I was really starting to establish myself as an artist, and I was really proud of the work that I was doing. And I wanted to release a project, and I was like, well, let's do it. And I literally talked to Shaquille Davis right here.
That's me.
And I was like, the Lord said, put out an album. And he was like, album? Great. And I was like, yeah, I don't know how many songs it's going to be. I don't know nothing about it, but it's going to be an album, and I got to do it. And he was like, bet. What are the songs? And I was like, well, here's some things I was writing in my notebook. And me being the awkward one that I am. And it kind of like stemmed from there. So I wanted to put out content that really spoke about me and my writing, because I didn't start writing until 2018. Yeah. And yeah, Declaration is the formal announcement of me as an artist. That's the point behind the name, the title, Declaration, is for me to actually announce myself and be like, this is me, this is who I am, the music that I make, this is my sound and my brand and all of that right now. And of course it'll evolve, but here's me in my current state. So yeah, that's Declaration. Declaration is really, really important to me, and because it's important to me, I released it on a very special day. And for those of you that don't know, November 22nd is my grandmother's birthday, and she passed in 2018, but I wanted to put this project out on her birthday because she was one of the main people that believed in me and my singing, and she was the one that got me started. She was the one that sang around me. She was literally my best friend, and she still is. That's my guardian angel. So I released Declaration on November 22nd, 2019, and I just couldn't do any of this without her, so I wanted to make sure that she is mentioned here as we release this on November 22nd of 2020, 1 year later, period. Okay. All right, so the first song on Declaration is called Check on Me, all right? And Check on Me was written by Brandon Lee Harris.
Come on, Lee.
Hey, y'all.
It was wrote by him and sung by me.
That same background.
And he sang the backgrounds, and it was a really great time. So we're going to talk about the process of making Check on Me.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
yeah.
So Check on Me came about in such a weird, backwards type of way. To be honest, I wrote Check on Me back at home in Chicago, like over I think a winter break, and it wasn't even supposed to be for Jordan per se. When I wrote Check on Me, I did not know Jordan. Dalaun. And that's
Say
why
it one more time.
Yeah. When I wrote Check on Me, I had not yet formed this relationship that I have. And so I wrote it, and it was to like a YouTube track at first, and I was like, wow, this is a bop. I'm not singing this, but I felt it in my heart to write for somebody. And as me and Dalaun got closer and started our relationship as friends, but then also as, artists, I was like, I think I have a song that you would kill, which
I
she
told her
did.
to write me a
did.
song.
Yeah,
I was
she
like, Brandon, you are incredible,
Right.
and I need a song. And he said, I think I have one. Pulls out laptop. He was like, here's the song. I was like, whoa.
Screaming. So yes, that's how Check on Me came to be, and it was so crazy because it ended up being produced by my best friend Raven Moran,
Love her.
which it was just insane that we ended up working together in such a backwards way. Like it just all came together. Again, Shaquille bodied backgrounds.
Wow, thanks.
Dalaun bodies the song.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's
Brandon bodied these lyrics.
Body the lyrics.
And Raven Moran bodied the production.
Body the track.
And that's it.
period. So do I go?
You
You want to go
can.
through the lyrics? You want me to do it?
Yeah.
All right. What we doing? You doing it?
Oh, so me and Dalaun are gonna go through the lyrics of Check on Me and just talk about them, give some backstory, give some little funny facts that Dalaun actually just found out today.
I did not know.
So without further ado, the song opens with, "Boy, you know I'm getting tired."
Sorry, that was dumb. That was really stupid.
All right. Boy, you know I'm getting tired. Getting tired of waiting for you. Getting tired of faking. Getting tired of making sure you're okay. Because you don't do the same. Ain't no reciprocation, boy. You got me fucked up.
Period.
Dang.
So I hit the song from basically a situation where it was like, you know, Dalaun is in this relationship and not getting what she's giving, basically. And it's just like, you know, if I'm always waiting on you, if I'm constantly trying to get something out of you, at this point, you got me fucked up. And so after that, she says, "You should tell me what's up, babe, because I've been sitting home all day. And it's about 2, and you put me in this." It's about 2, and you put me in this mood. So what you gonna do about it?
Fix it or no.
Okay. Period. And that's pretty self-explanatory.
Because I'm not that last chick. Call me a classic.
Don't you treat me like I'm average.
Don't you treat me like I'm average. Don't compare me to her.
I ain't gonna have that frick.
No.
I won't stand for it.
No.
You're claiming you the man for it.
Oh,
Tell me what you've done for it.
oh.
I need to see you run for it.
Go ahead.
So, Dalaun today, which
Was today years old.
when she found out. So the original lyric is, "I won't stand for it. You claim you're the man for it. Tell me what you've done for it. I need to see you run, Forrest," like Forrest Gump. And I apologize for letting the last year and a half and more just go on without telling you that. So sorry.
Friends,
I'm so sorry.
But now, you going to listen to it, and y'all going to be like, yeah, run, Forrest. And I'm going to be at my shows like, run, Forrest, starting today. So,
Screaming.
This point forward.
yeah, because I'll be damned if you flex on me. I'll be pushing niggas out the way. But I got to remind you, you could be replaced, and they could spend a check on me. But I want you, and all you got to do is check on me. Won't you come on and check on me? Okay,
Yeah.
I be needing your time and attention. The money's nice too, though. So if you want to swing that my way,
Say Cash App is in the
Shawty,
description
swing
box.
my
below
way.
the Venmo, the Zelle, all of it, you can get all of it.
Now, is it too much to ask? Baby, can you handle that? Can you give me just one thing, boy? I need just a little more of your time. Baby, get into my mind. Ask me if I'm all right.
You all right?
Baby, just show me you're trying. Basically, this whole song, Dalaun is saying, check on me.
Period.
Ask me questions. See how I'm doing. Don't just make this a one-sided relationship. And honestly, at this point, I feel like you can use check on me for your boyfriend, girlfriend, friends, your mamas, your aunties, your uncles. Because at the end of the day, if this is one-sided, I'll be damned.
We
And
can have
I'll
it.
be
Not giving
damned.
what it's supposed to get.
Okay?
Give it what it's supposed to give.
And so the pre-chorus and chorus are the same. And then the outro, baby, that's all me.
Oh,
Tell me I'm...
Nope.
What? Baby, that's all me.
oh,
Baby, come...
baby, I'm the best on me.
Yes.
So, tell me who gonna check. Flex on me. Wow. Baby,
Baby,
come and
that's
check
all
on
me.
me.
Yes. So basically, Dalaun is talking her shit, and I'm glad that I was able to allow her to talk her shit through the shit that I wrote to talk her.
Thank you. Love you.
And that is Check on Me. I love you more.
Love. And that's the first song. Best for You is the second track on Declaration. It was produced by Jordan Johnson, who is one of my close friends. We work together. We have the same name. Good time. We're having a good time. But Jordan produced this track, I want to say in 2018. Yeah, 2018. And he told me to come over and like listen to the stuff he was producing. I was like, okay, cool. And he was playing this track, and I was like, I really like this one. He was like, let's do it together. And I was like, okay, what do you want it to be about? And he was like, I want you to write a song about you and your career. And I was like, what career? Where? Who am I to be doing what? And so I wrote this, and I wrote the two verses and I made it a conversation. So the first one is me singing, the second one is Brandon Harris singing, and I play myself. Brandon Harris plays my career, talking to me and being like, "Look, girl, stop playing yourself." And I'm like, "It's hard because you just don't want me to live." So that's where Best For You came from, and I started working on it, wrote the two verses, and I was home with Shaquille, and Brandon was over, and I was like, "Guys, what I'm supposed to say from here?" And they were like, "Well, what do you want to say?" And I was like, "I don't know." Like, what am I?
What do you want to say?
I don't know. And Shaquille actually came up with the main part of the song, which is "Best For You, Success For You," and I was like,
I want the best for you, success.
"That is great."
King.
And then Brandon Harris came right on in and made, I don't even know what these are called, but he made the bridge and the little pre-chorus, chorus, the chorus.
Yeah.
Great. That. And it was written.
And it was written. Come on.
The rest is
Hallelujah.
history.
Somebody.
So here is the lyrical breakdown of Best For You. Hopefully I remember.
Dang.
Okay.
Y'all ain't got no like paper somewhere with all the lyrics?
I have my iPad.
Prompter.
I have my iPad with it.
Okay.
Should I go get it?
I mean, long as you know the lyrics, that's all set.
Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure that I should know them. I'm gonna
Okay.
sing them.
It was
all
just that
How about it?
outro.
So, I always forget the first word. That's really weird.
Long.
Looking
Bump,
all the
long.
long.
Yes. Okay.
That was
So.
the guitar. Yeah.
Great. So here's the lyrical breakdown for Best For You. It goes, looking in all the wrong places, smiling in all the wrong faces. Don't need approval from you, but I catch myself wanting you to. And that's all about wanting to be validated from everybody else around me. I was like, I want other people to think that I'm as good as I think I am, or better than I think I am. So then it says, nope. Like, I don't want you to. Oh, I know that I'm not the one. You tell me that I'm not enough. Constantly putting me down, not letting me grow into what I'll become. And that was me talking directly to my career at the time. It was like, you just don't want me to be great. And then comes the next part. You think that I won't succeed. You think that these other ones are better than me, but you can't even see. Won't you please just let me breathe? You're drowning me with your negativity. And it was just like, you think that everybody else is better. Like, again, I went to Berklee College of Music, and you see the people that are being found and acknowledged in, not just at Berklee, but in life, in the entertainment industry. Yeah. And I was like, everybody is better than me. Even if like I can see that I work really, really hard and I'm good, you know? It just seems like I'm not good enough. So that was the first verse.
The second verse says, mind you, again, Dalaun wrote these words. Dalaun gave stories. She gave storylines. She gave two sides. Look here, baby, there is no attempt to hurt your feelings. I'm just trying to keep you accountable for yourself. All I want to do is build you up and help in your healing. Come on. Would you rather hear it from me or somebody else?
Woo.
No, she was...
Yeah.
I like that one.
A pen.
Yeah.
Come on, a pen?
A pen. Multiple of them.
That's a ballpoint.
A pack. School supply shop.
What comes after that?
I know that you will succeed. You're the one who doubts her own ability, and you can't even see. Won't you please listen to me? Don't get caught up in the negativity.
Wow.
Look. And
that
that
just gave you a hug.
It did. It was really comforting. I'm actually really proud of that now. So then it says, you know, I work hard and I'm loyal, but I can't help but think that you're just holding me back. I do what I can enough to show you I want the best for you, success for you. Is that my bit? Okay, just make sure.
You know that I'm just rooting for you, but I gotta watch out. I know you better than that. This thing that you got is so important. I want the best for you, success for you.
Brandon wrote that, because
Really
I didn't write
good.
that part.
Screaming. Basically, Shaquille came up with best for you, success for you, and that was muy caliente, perfect. Chef kisses. And basically, the whole song is a conversation between Dalaun's career and Dalaun. And so I wanted to hit it from an angle of Dalaun saying, I work hard. And part of me just thinks that, you're telling me I'm not going to get anywhere. Like, and I know that I will, but like, just please see that I'm working hard. And on the flip side of that, career is saying, I know that you're working hard and I'm rooting for you, but I know that you're still young and still learning and still naive in ways. So I'm trying to watch out for you, because just like you want the best for you, I also want the best for you.
And if I can just like piggyback on
Perfect.
that, career doesn't necessarily mean like actual career. Career is the venues that you're trying to book that won't let you book with them, the producers that you're trying to work with that charge up the wazoo, the songs that you're trying to write that aren't really processing the way that you want them to. It's like so many roadblocks, and you're trying to just like work toward this goal that you have, and it looks like everything's coming back against you, but like the atmosphere is saying like time, it'll happen. Like I want the best for you. Success.
Woo! That's a good one.
Really good song. Fantastic.
Thanks. So the last part is the bridge, and it says, "Let me help me to help you. Trust me, just me. I need you to need me. Believe you. Help me. Let me help me to help you to trust me, just me. I need you to need me, to lead you. Help me believe you, believe in you. Let me help me to help you to trust me, just me. I need you to need me, to lead you. Help me believe you, believe in you." And again, Brandon wrote the hell out of that, and it's both me and the career singing together. Okay, it's me and Brandon just like, help me help you out, right? So it's like the career is like, Jordan, keep doing the hard work. You got to keep going. Don't give up and just be like, it's too hard, you know. And it's me saying, look, career, I'm really working my ass off, so I'm gonna need you to just be a little nicer, okay?
Come and check on me.
Come and check on me, okay?
You want the best for me.
That's a period.
Right.
So that's Best for You, and that's one of my favorites. Oh, I love that song.
Really good. Really good.
Yeah.
Great.
So I just want to say thank you, Brandon, for joining us.
Thank
Love
you
you
for having
much.
me.
Thank you for writing Check on Me. Thank you for being a part of
to
Best
see
for
you.
You.
You too,
All
man. Oh,
right.
God.
Yes, of course.
Y'all make sure you check out Brandon Harris, okay? At Brandon Harris Official, everywhere. Find him, listen to his music, okay? Because it will bless you.
21 just came out. It's really great.
Period.
So listen to it.
Let you be blessed, okay?
Thank you, friends.
Let
course.
me, amen.
Amen.
Let's talk a little bit about Declaration.
Let's talk about Declaration.
First, let's talk about your involvement on Declaration.
Let's talk about my involvement.
Yeah, talk about all your titles.
Oh, LOL. What did I do on this project? I wrote on it. I arranged some background vocals. I sang background vocals. I vocal produced and like kind of like creative, directed, assisted.
You were advising the album.
Advising.
the album
Just
advising.
a lot of things. I was just there.
And then was featured.
And featured. I also had a couple songs. One song. And then we did a single.
Yes.
That's a couple songs that I was talking about.
Period.
Yeah.
So we have a couple questions, but let's start off with, how long did it take us to make Declaration?
Sure. I feel like the writing process versus the recording process was different chunks of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like we were writing for a while-ish. Like, I don't know when we started.
So writing, the first song that was written on the album was Beggin', which is the last song. And Beggin', I wrote all by myself, was the first song that I wrote all by myself. And that took place in January of 2018, I want to say. So that was when it started. And the writing kind of trickled from there between 2018 and 2019. But the recording process officially...
It was like over the summer or toward the end of the summer.
Toward the end of the summer, yeah. So I think we recorded Beggin' first, because that came out in May, and then we recorded Feel the Distance right after in June, and it came out in July. Is that true? No, that's not true. I lied. Hold on. Beggin' came out in May, so we recorded then, came out in May. And then for the rest of the summer, we were figuring out what we wanted to do for the album. And that's when it was decided upon that it was going to be an album. And then the next single came out in September.
Okay.
Yes. So we were recording August until
Though we were still
October.
recording, during that while the single came out.
Oh, true. Yeah, so I want to say like August until like October,
Yeah.
and we put it out for November.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The other question, I'm gonna look at my phone. Don't judge me. Oh, I answered 2 and 1. Yeah,
Period.
and that's that on that. So, someone asked, what would you have done differently if you could do the album over?
Oh, wow.
That's a great question.
Whoa.
Right, I had to think about it. Honestly, I think. Okay. I'm going to contradict myself. I don't think that I would do anything over. I think that the process of making Declaration really shaped who I am as an artist now, and it really gave me insight as to what it takes to put out a project. I learned so much, literally, from Shaquille, from the other producers that were on this, from Brandon, like actually working together and co-writing for the first time, writing songs by myself for the first time, and being in the booth and having to like learn the backgrounds and being like, huh? Or like, you know, just like singing through the song and being like, yeah, this is the song, and watching it transform into what it is now, you know? Because a lot of songs were like, yeah, this is the melody, and it's like, okay, let's change the melody, let's do this. And like, Shaquille really was a big part of making it, just like making it better than what I had ever imagined. So I wouldn't.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. I wouldn't redo it because I think that it was really, really important to making me who I am, you know, as an artist, and like really learning the ropes. But if I had to do anything over about the album, I think I would just have put more effort into like promoting it. Because I think, I personally think that the album is really strong. I think that it's a great first album. It's a great first like project to release. I think that if I had taken a little bit more time or decided earlier that it was going to be an album and all of these things, I could have pushed the singles more and pushed the album out more, so that more people heard it.
Though you did do a great job with your promo. Like, it was very thought out, and like, y'all saw it. If you follow her on Instagram, you know that it was pretty pristine.
Thank you. And I was doing it all by myself, okay? It's really hard out here in these streets to be, especially when you don't like social media or you're not good at posting consistently and all this stuff. Like, it took a lot, and I was very proud of myself, but yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, anything that you want to say about Declaration?
Not that I would change anything per se. I think that it's just a good marker, like to like mark where you were at this specific time, right? Because I feel like I can definitely see like spots that I've grown in as far as like just behind the scenes things, like things that going forward now I know how to handle a little bit better, or like I have more ideas to express going forward. But if I hadn't like had those ideas, those specific ideas at that time, then it probably would have been a different project, wouldn't have been the same, you know? So, and I mean, like, whatever we came up with would have been fine. It would have been great. Yeah. But, like, the stuff that we did, I think, really works for that, yeah.
We got a couple more questions. Are you ready?
Right.
Yeah. What was the hardest song to write?
To write? Stuck.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the hardest, but it definitely took the most energy.
Yeah.
Like, I was
trying to
like,
get it right. Yeah. Okay.
Stuck.
Literally. Stuck was definitely one of the hardest to write.
Yeah.
That one was produced by Antonio, and we'll talk about it later. But I sat there while he was producing it, and I was like, okay. And it's not like a normal track I would go for, and I think that's, like, I liked it, but I couldn't figure out why I liked it. And I was like, something about this, like, feels, and I was like, look, I'm feeling stuck. I'm struggling. But I was like, okay, this is what I came up with, and I went to Shaquille, like, how I do this, how I make it into a song that sounds good. Like, this is uncomfortable, because the other ones kind of came and, like, it was easy to flow with, and that one was, like, the structure of it was different, and
the structure and what we were talking about, because, like, Stuck is a song, it's self-explanatory. It's literally about being stuck in so many different areas of your life, and like especially because that's literally where we were. Like in both of our individual lives, we were just literally like, life doesn't get better than this, maybe.
Please.
Hopefully, at some point.
Whenever you're ready.
Point. I'm ready now. Bags are packed, so we had to figure that out. And it took a lot of like, I remember literally writing that and falling asleep because I was just like the brain power that it was. I was like,
it was so much, and it was like how do you not be repetitive? And I think we got to a point where Shaquille and I were like, well, what is the bridge gonna be?
Right.
And I was like, well, what do we say? And I was like, is this supposed to be positive? Because I personally
The
don't
song-
feel positive. Like the song didn't make me feel positive.
Right.
It doesn't feel like it's supposed to be, well, now we're gonna fix it.
Right.
And Shaquille was like, well, it just be like that. I said, you know what?
And
It didn't be like that. And that's where it
Because
came.
A lot of songs, and I feel like that was so, I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for, but a lot of people like always try to put a positive spin on songs or like make things like the happy ending or like certain things like that, and it's not realistic. Like if we're talking about having a stuck life or stuck in a certain mindset or stuck in a certain emotion, then I'm not at the point where it got better.
Yeah,
I'm
just
literally
let me live in
talking
it.
about how I'm stuck in it right now.
Yeah.
And for us to give any other perspective than that would be false, would be like rude. It
Yeah.
would just be dumb. Like that's just not what's going on.
Yeah. That's the hardest song to write.
Yeah.
A dear friend asked, what is your favorite to perform?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite song to perform is Check on Me.
She freaks it up, y'all. If y'all haven't seen Dalaun's shows
Wow.
live, well, first of all, frick Corona. Once this blows over,
Man.
believe you me, the show that she's about to give.
Y'all won't be ready.
Mm-mm.
And that's on period. Check on Me is my favorite, and it's my favorite for a few reasons. One, everybody that is listening to the album knows that song.
Mhm.
And that is like a star track. Like it just a lot of people's mood, right? Like, I just want you to love me, period. I want you to be here, you know? And I feel like when people are singing along to it, it's hype enough, it's like upbeat enough, and it's like it's a talk your shit song, right? Like I don't have to be all sad about love and your life, you know? It's just like one of those songs that's like, no, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So fix it or you gotta go. So I just love that. I love performing it. It's fun to perform. I love when people sing along to it. It's just, that's my bop. So the next question is, what song have you been most surprised by the response?
So if you listen to track 5, you wrote that whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's one of the more like vulnerable and just like really tender moments of the album. And I expected people to resonate with it, but once you put out the Invisible Challenge, like seeing people's, first of all, their reaction to her singing it, and then like how they would sing it and how they would perform it, or like what they did with the song, I think that was really cool. Like a lot of people did their frick on that.
Yeah, that touched my soul personally. That challenge. What surprised me in terms of response? There's a couple. It's funny because everybody has like a different favorite. So when you're looking at like your stats and everything, like everybody's favorite are the top 2, which is Check on Me and Best for You. And I feel like no one really understood what Best for You was about, so that was cool. I think Feel the Distance.
Sure.
Feel the Distance kind of took people aback, and I think that was
a
one.
jam for a second.
It was. Yeah, and that's still their go-to. But the other one that really took me by surprise, and not because of the music, but because of the placement on the album, is Come Right Now.
How I knew you was about
Come
to say
Right
that.
Now is one of my absolute favorites. But to see people's responses to it took me back. I just didn't think that would be the song that they gravitate to. Or no, I thought that would be a song that they gravitate to, but I didn't know when or how it would come to be. And then, okay, I guess I'm just surprised people listen to the album, because I was about to say Stuck.
Sure, Stuck
But
too, yeah.
Stuck, people had really good responses to, too. Okay.
Come Right Now, you're really in your bag for that one.
Okay,
now.
but
In your
Shaquille
range
Davis
bag,
is
in your-
really in his bag,
Well,
period.
there's lots of bags being opened
on.
around here.
And we're just going to stuff the money inside.
Filing and hello.
Mm-hmm. Amen. Zip it
Cash
up.
App is in the description box.
Um,
Pinned comment.
so, Which song feels most relevant to your life when it first came out and now a year later?
Wow.
Woo!
Whoa,
Okay.
that's a really great question.
A year ago,
Mm-hmm.
the song that I resonated with the most was
Yeah.
it's got a little warm in here. The song that resonated with me most had to be Stuck. I was like, yo, I'm stuck. And a lot of great things happened in 2019, but it was just a lot was happening in 2019. Sorry. A year later, what song do I resonate with the most? What if it was Stuck? I'm like, well, woo.
What you about to say?
Actually, I think Invisible sticks with me the most this year.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wow, I literally knew you were gonna say that.
that's so funny. I think for me, Invisible has really grown and evolved from what I originally wrote it about. So I originally was talking about feeling like invisible in a relationship. Like, I'm not, what can I do to make it, make you pay more attention to me? But as time has kind of went on, and a lot of the shows that I've been doing has been about like activism in art. And something that has really been resonating with me is being a Black woman in America and feeling invisible. Like, there's a lot that we are supposed to do, and we're supposed to be strong and uphold everybody and do all of these great things. But when it's time for people to recognize that we don't have enough, we don't have capacity to help the world and ourselves, or, there are Black women that are being killed here in America and probably across the globe, and to I just feel like, what more do I have to do as a Black woman to be seen and to be loved and cared for? And why can't I just be? Why can't I just exist and solely exist and be cared for, So Invisible has really, really stuck with me in a completely different way than I ever intended it. Yeah. Do you want to answer the question? I don't know if from a year ago or now. It'd be fun.
A year ago. I don't know. Awkward.
How about now?
How about now?
What song resonates with you most?
Now, I would say, a year ago, Loving Too Hard. Oh my God.
Period.
Wow. I forgot about that song.
Woo!
That song used to be on repeat for ever. And ever. Because
man.
Yeah, Loving Too Hard. It's just always what the song is saying. Why is this a cycle for me? Why does this keep happening? It's everything that you try to do to make something happen, or just give to somebody, everything that you're pouring into somebody, and it's not being received, or it's not being poured back into you, and it always happens like that. It's tiring, it's exhausting, it's whatever. So that's definitely a year ago. But now, I'll probably say Beggin' now.
My baby.
Yeah,
What
I'll
part?
probably say Beggin', because now, I'm in a relationship, and I'm maturing in my life, and so I'm just discovering a lot of things about myself and how I deal with other people, how I affect other people, and so while realizing that, I have to process that and then deal with that and then move forward better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm asking everyone, please be patient while I work through my bullfrick.
Here you go, bullfrick. Those are good ones. Yeah. I like that.
Thanks.
Oh,
really good question.
Yeah, shout out to the person that asked. Woo! All right.
Y'all can edit my laugh out.
No, you don't have to. Oh, okay. It says, what were alternate album titles that you had in mind?
Oh, that's a great question.
Here, let me pull up the Google Doc because I couldn't for the life of me pick. I'm pretty sure I do, actually. When I was thinking about, I decided I wanted to do an album. And then I was like, wow, I'm going to do an album. That's crazy. So then we started working on the songs, and I was like, wow, an album? That's crazy. And it was time to name it. And I went through a lot of things, but here was my thinking. And my thinking tends to come before the project is done.
Sure.
So it took some convincing from Shaquille to be like, before you name it something, see what's on the album and what resonates most. But my idea.
Oh, I did say that, huh? Yep.
Because my original idea was for all of my projects, because I was like, I'm gonna have a bunch of projects, and all my projects are gonna start with D because I like the alliteration. So Declaration by Dalaun, like whatever the word would be, it would start with a D. So I was looking up a bunch of words. I just was like, dictionary.com, like words.
Dictionary by Dalaun.
Period. Okay. I was gonna find them, so I was looking through. So a couple of the words were like Dawn, which is so funny.
Yeah.
That's Lauren McClinton's album
and
name.
then Loving Too Hard. And,
I know. I think, that's really funny. Lauren, if you're watching this,
hey girl.
great minds think alike.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Love
okay. So Dawn was almost the title of the album. There was another one. But literally, I took words that started with D and I wrote out the meaning of the word. And I like went through the list of all of these words. And Declaration just like really, really hit for me, like the formal announcement of something or somebody. And I was like, well, for your first album, for your very first album, this is the introduction for everybody to know who you are. That's the formal announcement, period. It's also a D, so Declaration by Dalaun. I just really loved it. So yeah, there were a couple other ones. They all started with the letter D, and sorry that I can't remember them, but you can think of all the words, and I probably wrote them down.
Right.
Decisiveness by Dalaun. I don't know. All right. So Lovin' Too Hard is the third track, and I wrote this one. Actually, it was co-written by myself and Daniel Hines. Daniel Hines actually came to my house and brought, he's like, yeah, this is a song that I was thinking of, and wrote the chorus. And I listened to that chorus and was like, I am in love because a baby be sad. And I was like, I'm always loving too hard. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And so I wrote to it, and I wrote the verses because I was like, well, I wrote the first verse, and then the second one I wrote, and I was like, Shaquille, how do I fix this? And it was just like 2 lines that were just terrible.
They weren't terrible.
They were pretty not great.
They were all right, but just
pretty
didn't get
great.
the message across that you probably wanted.
Yeah.
So
Shaquille kind of tightened up what I had written, and then Daniel Hines wrote the bridge. But the whole song is like,
oh my God, I'm singing on that part. I
forgot. So Lovin' Too Hard is all about loving too hard. And maybe it's just a thing. Maybe it can't be somebody else's problem. It has to be me, right? Because every situation, it's always the same thing. I'm giving my all and somebody is not reciprocating. So what am I doing wrong? So let's break it down. Here's the chorus. It says, I'm always loving too hard, but it never gets me too far. Why can't it be easy? Why can't it be easy? You win and end it from the start, so you don't care when it falls apart. Why can't it be easy? Self-explanatory. Why? So the first verse says, I saw the future of us. For you, it wasn't enough. You wanted a quick fling and move on to the next thing. I wanted to have someone. I guess I'm just out of luck. I'm looking for understanding, but it seems that you don't understand me. 'Cause I'm always loving too hard. And I saw it. I thought that this was going to be this glamorous relationship. It was going to be amazing. It was going to be you and me together through it all. And from the very beginning, we had 2 completely different intentions, right? I was looking for a long-term relationship, for something beautiful and long-lasting, and you thought I was cute, and I'm like, well, thank you, but right, that's not what we're trying to do. Yeah, what else? And so it's I wanted to have someone, I guess, that I'm out of luck, I'm just shit out of luck, because that's not what you want. And it just seems that you're not understanding where I'm coming from, and I obviously misunderstood you. So I'm back to square one. LOL, I'm always loving too hard. And then the second verse says, why is this a cycle for me? Why does this keep happening? You're not the first that said goodbye, that's left me behind. It's like my heart is playing tricks on me. You come and you've had your fill, but y'all don't want to keep it real. And now I'm stuck looking stupid. Why am I so damn foolish? I never learn, and that's why I'm always loving too hard. So yeah,
really good.
It's a cycle, it's a pattern, and I can't break it. And it's like, why is this the pattern? Jesus, fix it. Like, help. Yeah, and it's like, y'all stay until you've gotten exactly what you want from me, and then, you know, you don't want to be honest and just be like, this is what I need from you. Like, I just want this.
Right.
Are you down for that? If you're not, I'm gonna leave, or I'm still gonna do this, and then I'm just gonna leave. But let me just tell you up front. But yeah, so the bridge, it goes back to the chorus, and then the bridge is love just comes and goes. It comes and goes, and no one knows. Don't know if I'll ever find what feels like mine, and I don't know why. And then it repeats, and then it repeats, and then you know, loving too hard. I'm always loving too hard. So yeah, that's a really sad song, but you wouldn't know it if we didn't say the lyrics here, because when you listen to the song, it's kind of a bop. But then you'd be listening, and you'd be like, this poor baby is heartbroken. So yeah, that's the third song on the album. The next one is Feel the Distance. I need you. That's our interpretation. Period.
In my Gary voice.
Okay.
In my Gary the Snail.
So Feel the Distance, I originally wrote it to a YouTube track that I found. And I was like, this is cute. And I wrote it because I was like, look, I love you, and apparently you love me, right? Right? Do you? But something's not clicking. Like, we're just not in sync, and I don't know how to fix it. So, like, can you tell me what's up? Like, talk to me. That's all I need. I just need you to communicate. Let's communicate in some way, shape, or form so that we can be on the same page, because right now we're not. Excuse me. So sorry. So I started writing Feel the Distance, and I wrote the chorus. I just wrote the chorus. And then I looked at Shaquille, and I was like, I don't know how to move forward. Again, most of this album is me like, I don't know what to do next. Like, I don't know where it goes. And I sat, and Shaquille and I sat on the couch, and we worked through it, and we kind of broke down, just like, what are we talking about? Yeah. What do we need from this? And Shaquille wrote these verses, okay?
I wrote the first one too?
Huh?
The first verse I wrote?
Yeah, you
okay.
You heavy editing on the first one.
Great.
And you wrote the second one.
It's been a minute, sorry.
And this song is featuring the Maya Thornton.
The Maya Thornton.
And she has the last verse. She has her rap singing verse at the end, and literally
20 minutes maybe?
It took Maya 20 minutes to write it, to record a demo, and to send it. Literally in no time. We asked her the day. She was like, yeah, no, I could do something with that. 20 minutes later. Hey, so this is what I'm thinking. And I was like, don't change a single thing, because this is everything that I wanted from this. Like, Shaquille and I were like, this song doesn't necessarily need a bridge. It needs something. Yeah. And Shaquille was like, it really could use like you should have a feature on it, but like a singing rap feature. And I was like, bet. And he was like, you know who would be perfect? And I was like, who, Maya Thornton? He was like, period. And she literally loves me enough to do it, and I'm really, really honored. Thank you, girl.
Y'all check out her music too. She just dropped some bricks, so.
At It's Maya Thornton. I really hope that's your tag. If not, it's in the link below. You'll see it. So, the chorus says, I can feel the distance. Even though you're right here, man, I can feel the difference. Call it intuition. It's like I'm in this all alone. Your heart and mind went ghost on me. It's not how it's supposed to be. It's not. Like, the fact that we are sitting right next to each other, we could be in the same room in such a confined space and not be on the same page. It's like, what's going on, right? This ain't how it's supposed to be. They ain't say love was like this, right? So let's fix it. You want me to do the first verse?
Yeah, I actually don't know how it goes.
Oh, it's great. Okay, so the first verse says, baby, sit down, let me talk to you about some things we've been going through. It's like you're here, but you're not here.
Oh, yes. I'm
Trying to
remembering
meet you
things now.
somewhere,
Somewhere.
but you won't speak to me. Can sense your energy. The energy in the room screams uncomfortability. Be sensitive with me. You can trust me. Be engaged. Be engaged and focused, even at your lowest. I'm not trying to be in your business, but you ain't the only one going through this shit. So it's like, hi, like I want to talk to you. What's going on?
Like
I want you to. There's a disconnect. Like I don't know. We're sitting in this room uncomfortable. So how can we like fix it? And I want you to be vulnerable. I want you to be okay to speak, and I want this to be a safe space for you. And I hope that you can trust me. You know, like I hope that I am trustworthy enough for you, and I want you to be. Talk about it. What's really going on in your brain? What's going on in your mind and your heart? What are you feeling? Is this working for you? Is this not? How can we? What do we need to do? Because I can feel the distance. All right, cool. So then the second verse.
Well, the end of that is like, it's also like you being nice, right? But it's also like you're not the only one in this relationship.
Literally.
Like, you have to literally give me something, because I'm not about to sit here and be uncomfortable every day. I'm not about to sit here and try to read your mind, try to figure out what you feel, what your energy is. If you could kindly tell me, then we could cross this bridge and we can move on to either happiness or go our separate ways and be done with it.
But hopefully the happiness part.
Right, happiness.
Because I love a happy ending, personally. So the second verse. Do you need space? Space, space, space. Wow, do you hear that? Period. I can give you space.
I can give you space.
Period. Do you need me to wait?
Need me to wait?
Cause I'm trying to be patient, boy, I'm trying to hold you down. You should try the same amount. Baby, you gotta give me something, or else this ain't working out. And I'm not trying to be invasive, only got the best intentions. But at the end of the day, just trying to make sure that we're doing okay. Hey,
Yeah, really good. Sing.
Yeah, wow, thanks.
Sing.
Thanks.
Yeah, really fantastic.
Sorry, I can't not sing that part. That's crazy. But yeah, do you need space? Like, I can give you the space if you want it. You just gotta say something, and then I will give you space.
This verse is almost like teetering the fed up part, you know?
Yeah,
like,
it is. It's like building
really
up to that.
Working with you, you know?
Yeah.
I've been trying to sit you down, have a thoughtful conversation. Is that what you need space? Because I can literally be out of here. Like, you literally say, I can give you space.
Yeah.
But
or do you need me to wait?
Like, are you going through something and you need me to just like wait for you to wait it out? Like, I'm trying to hold you down.
Speak.
But you got to try the same amount.
Yeah.
You got to give me something, or else this ain't working out.
Yeah.
Like,
and I'm not trying to be invasive. I'm not trying to be all in your mind and your space, and if you don't want me to be.
But it's also a relationship,
right?
You know,
right. But again, there are moments where you can't share absolutely everything, right?
Right.
So it's like I'm not trying to be invasive and like intrude in your thought process, but I need something, you know, like I've only got the best intentions for this relationship, for us, you know. So what is it?
Because if you need something from me, I'm not gonna know that unless you tell me that.
Right.
Or act like that.
Right. Or if you don't need something from me, right? Like if you don't need anything at all and you're having a rough patch and you just need the time to do it, all right. But I won't know that. I'm gonna just keep being like, you okay?
Right.
Are we okay now?
Right. We
No?
need to talk?
No.
Are we good?
No.
Everything's fine? No?
Right.
Yes?
Okay.
No.
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 Yeah?
Yeah. We're good.
Oh.
We're perfect.
Oh, great.
Got it. Cool,
Great.
cool.
Yeah.
We're not good.
No.
We're not good.
Not at all.
Got it.
So at the end of the day, I'm just trying to make sure that we're doing okay, because I can feel the distance. Like I know this ain't right. That's not how it's supposed to be, period. Then Maya Thornton comes in.
Tell me what happened to you and me.
Man, I just miss how things used to be. I stay
Reminiscing.
Reminiscing, yeah, not
About
representing.
how it was.
I think about pulling up just because, but I can't. Cause you, what?
Holding out on me.
Yeah.
Not saying what you need
from
from
me,
but if it's how it's supposed to be, if it's how it's supposed to be,
I don't wanna be here on my own. No, I don't wanna act like I don't want you to come over. I just wanna work on us, but you walking out, listening but won't hear me out. This the shit that I'm talking about. I need you right now, more than ever. But what? I can feel the goddamn distance.
Distance.
Come on, distance.
Distance.
She went off on that verse, okay? So the interlude on this album is called Invisible. And I wrote it all by myself. It was wrote by me and it was sung by me. I'm such a joke. And I wrote this, I don't know, this was a quick one that I wrote. And I think it was just like me venting and just like me writing it out. And I was like, this is actually pretty good. And I showed it to Shaquille and I was like, this is pretty good. And I was like, I don't even want to finish it. Like, I don't want it to be a full song. I just want it, this is kind of where it is. And I just want to leave it there. And so we went into the studio and Antonio produced this one. Antonio produced Feel the Distance. He produced Invisible. He produced Come Right Now. He produced Stuck. He produced, no, those were his 4. He did that. He engineered the whole thing. Great. So Invisible, it says, if I could give you my everything, the love, the money, be wild and carefree. Okay.
It won't mean anything.
It won't mean anything. Thank you. If I was strong but delicate. Strong but delicate? Okay. Powerful, not demanding. Sexy. Would that even be enough for you? Because I would do all of these things for you. For the chance to be yours. For the chance to be the other half of what makes you whole. But I'm just invisible. Can't grasp your attention. Invisible. Not worthy of your gaze. I'm invisible. 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 Invisible.
Same.
Thanks. So yeah. I was just like, look, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? What do I have to be in order for me to be seen, right? Like, and I think that was the part. Like, how can I be? Do you need me to be strong and delicate? Like, do I need to be both? Do I need to be powerful but not demanding, too demanding of your time and attention? Do I need to be, I don't know. What do I need to be? What else do I have to do in order? Because I can't get your attention. Like, I'm not worthy of your gaze at this point. I'm not sure why. You know, could I be sexy? What do I need to be? What help me be everything for you. And now that we talk about it, it's not good. Be enough for yourself, okay? That's my PSA.
Period.
So that is Invisible. And yeah, go listen to it. And Antonio is playing the guitar, okay? Because I'm assuming this is how you play a guitar. You better play. All right, so that's number 5. Number 6. Oh, number 6 is the bestest track ever.
What's that one?
Come Right Now.
Oh, Come Right Now. Yes.
It's one of my personal favorites. Come Right Now, again, was written with Daniel Hines. Shout out to Daniel Hines for starting these songs and then just letting me finish them out, because that man makes a chorus, okay? And so Daniel Hines came again to my house and was like, yeah, I have this song, and was like playing it. And he made the chorus. And I was like, yo, that's good. And I was like, let's write to it. And so I wrote the first verse for sure. Because, no, I think we wrote
both verses.
I did. I just didn't write no bridge. Shaquille wrote bridge.
I wrote the bridge.
He gave us bridge. So I, giving you body, giving you bridge.
Giving you body.
So yeah, I wrote the verses. Daniel Hines wrote the chorus. Shaquille bodied the bridge.
Really nice.
No, I mean that.
Wow. Thanks.
And that song just really came to life. Antonio produced again. Shaquille did the BGVs, and it's just life-changing. Okay.
I was really excited for this song because I feel like a lot of people have been waiting on Jordan to get in her sexual bag, get in her nasty bag a little bit. Because if you know, Dalaun, wow, freaked me up. If you know Dalaun though, like, first of all, one of her trademarks is her range. And like, nobody has a range like Dalaun does. And so when you are, hearing all this meat and this sultry, like, depth in her voice, you want that little taste in there too. So I was like, yeah, go ahead and get in your little nasty bag for a second. Get in there. Why not?
Yeah,
and
but
she sure did.
Yeah, and that was like, the most sexual you'll get out of me.
I'm screaming.
Because I just don't know how to act. Well, for now, yeah. But we're growing as artists, so, there may be more. Because I'm a grown, right? And I don't have to be ashamed.
Grown.
But,
I'm grown too.
So Come Right Now is like the sexy song on the album, and it just gives you the vibe. So when we were writing it, literally no BS, I was like envisioning my boyfriend at the time, and I was like, I'm imagining us being at a party, right? And I'm at a party, and I see you across the room, you see me across the room, you're with your people, I'm with my people, and you just, you know, like, you just keep looking at me, and it's like, okay, but like, okay, I can see it. I've been giving you the eye. You can dance if you want. Give you the eye. Okay, anyway, sorry. So I envision just like, oh, like we are doing this little flirt dance, you know, like just like eyeing each other, but it's like, so what are you gonna do about it? Right. Like, and by the end of the song, you come up with me.
It's done.
Period.
It's done.
Close the door. Scene ends. So.
Come on, close the door.
Yeah, Come Right Now. It says, I see your swagger showing. It's crazy. It's crazy. You got me mesmerized lately. I need to know if it's fate or if I'm clearing my slate, baby. You've been checking for me this way, but you won't make a move. Mistake. I think it's time for a change. We need to make an exchange, baby. So you should come right now. Tell me if you want me as bad as I do. Like, period. You should come right now. Tell me if you want me as bad as I do, as bad as I want you. So yeah, self-explanatory. I see you seeing me. You coming or not? Don't make a mistake, okay? Because I'm not gonna be here much longer. All right. Period. So then the second verse.
I hope you don't mind the chase.
Oh yeah. Period. So I hope you don't mind the chase. You might get the prize. Don't wait. That'd be your biggest mistake. Can't take that L today, baby. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then Shaquille said, I can see what you like.
I can see it in your
eyes. Wow. All right. So Shaquille said, I can see it in your eyes. I bet I know what you like. Don't keep staring all night. You should, won't you come right now? Tell me if you want it as bad as I do. Come right now, babe. You should come right now. Tell me if you want me as bad as I do. The people in you know, here watching this film going crazy because that's the bop. All right. So then the bridge.
Sure.
I know what you want from me.
Yeah. But you're too shy to say it.
So we should skip the talking, baby.
Won't be doing much of that anyway.
What? So
come right now, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting for you. Don't be late.
Your body's been
calling all day.
What? Don't wait. Come taste.
You're crazy. I'm driving. You crazy. But ain't this what you wanted? So come, babe. Come right now, babe. You should come right now. Tell me if you want it.
As bad as that.
Do you want me, babe? Do you want me, babe? Do you want me, babe?
Because I look like this, and you look like that.
And period. Okay.
So let's do it. Let's
just. How could you not?
Good night. That was what it is. That's what it said.
I feel like that whole song is just like Dalaun being like, listen, is it or is it ain't? Because
is it or is it ain't?
Other ones in the room that I could go to. And I see you seeing me, and I just happen to catch you. So since you're the one that I caught, I'm giving you the opportunity.
And don't waste it.
It's not just your opportunity, though. Let's be very clear, because I got it going on. I think that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
I do have it going on.
I'm the bomb.
So I'm just trying to give it to you if that's what you want. But if you don't want that, by any means, you don't have to have it. You don't have to take that. Yeah. But I know you want it. So come take it. I know you want that.
And that's that on 8.
So have it.
And that's Come Right Now. Bad awkward. Okay, so 2 more songs. Whoop, whoop.
We're plowing through, guys.
Yeah. So the second to last song is called Stuck. Produced by Antonio, written by Shaquille Davis and Dalaun. You don't get the government name.
And Dalaun. Space.
So, I met up with Antonio and I was like, yeah, Antonio, let's work on some music. And Antonio was like, bet. And I was like, okay. And so he started producing this track in front of me and I was listening to it and I was like, I like this. Like, keep going with it. He added the bass and I was like, okay, keep going. Like, I really like this. And I was sitting there trying to think of like what I wanted to write about. And I literally, it's so funny. I actually just found the journal of all of these songs, like where
really
they started.
Cute and nostalgic.
It is. It's real cute. And I was writing, and I was like, yeah, like I feel like I always think that I'm gonna get up and like, yeah, I'm ready. I got it going on. Like, bringing like the cockiness of come right now, right? Like, I'm the baddest, and I'm confident in myself, and I'm about to go out there and take this world by storm. And then I step outside. And the breeze blows me over, and I'm like, well, getting back in my bed because today didn't work. It just wasn't it. And I just roll myself back up in bed and try again tomorrow. And then just feeling like I am losing any sort of like optimism about moving forward. Like I just feel like everybody is passing me by. Everybody and everything is passing me by. The world is still moving, and I'm the only thing that is stuck. And so I went to Shaquille and I was like, here's the chorus. And here's the little bit of a verse that I wrote. And he was like, this is a great concept. Let's run with it. I said, okay. And it took some time to run with.
Okay.
We were stuck.
For a while.
Quite.
Long time.
Quite some time.
What's up right now?
Period.
JK.
Always. Stuck. No, not always. Just kidding. So, yeah. I'll go through the verse. It starts with the verse, right? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Sure does. So it says, wake up feeling confident that you're going to shake off the stress. You tell yourself today's the day, you'll make it farther than the rest. But it ain't that easy. Somehow there was a disconnect. Blame it on anxiety and roll back into bed. So that's just like, yeah, like, I'm going to talk about it in a music video because I really thought I would do a music video for this song. And it was like the idea of like getting dressed, brushing your teeth, looking all great, and you go and you step outside, and literally as you go outside, it's like the world is turning and everything is happening. You don't know what's going on, and you're like, whoa! It just like completely knocked you down and threw you off your A game. So then you got to go back into bed, right? It's like seeing everybody graduate. They don't mean to rub it in your face, but you got held back till you proved you got it down packed. And I told Shaquille, I was like, it feels like. That's how the line kind of came in, because I was like, I feel like I'm watching everybody move forward, right? Like they graduated college and they are going off to their big people jobs and they're doing all the adulting things, and I am just here, and I'm stuck. Like I'm held back until I can prove that I actually know how to adult. I know how to get out of school and do all these things, and so I'm stuck, back to square one. How do I get out of this? I don't want to be remiss. So here I am, stuck, way back to square one. I need to gain control of my own. And I was like, I need to be in control of my own self and my ability, and not doubt myself and what's going on. My path is different from everybody else's. But at this point in time, it's looking like, am I just going to be here forever?
Right.
I don't know.
I feel like this song is very just like, I'm overwhelmed and don't know what to do about it. Because I'm trying not to be overwhelmed, you know? And like a lot of times when we're working through that like pressure or that anxiety or that just like weariness, it's like sometimes it wins. And that's just the
what
truth.
It is,
like sometimes it wins. So my verse is basically saying like, I keep going in cycles, no matter what I do, new approach, same results. Check my resource, maybe I just don't know. Can't crack the code, trying to get through the door. Help me.
Please.
Going in circles got me dizzy. I need someone to tell me how to make the most of it, how to make it different. Something's got to give because I'm stuck. Is basically saying it's like, even when like dealing with anxiety or dealing with being overwhelmed and you are so sure that you're just gonna get through the day, you're gonna deal with your anxiety, you're gonna deal with being overwhelmed, deal with being tired, you're gonna deal with it, you're gonna get through it. And for some reason, it's not translating, it's not happening. You're still finding yourself like in that mindset, but not in that process. And that can be another overwhelming component to your already overwhelmingness, that you're already experiencing. And so then we say, so I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Back to square one. How do I get out of this? I don't want to be remiss. Here I am stuck. Back to square one. I need to gain control on my own.
And then Shaquille and I went in and we recorded that part. It was like, bet. And from there, it was just like, what else do we need to say? Like, this is where it is. Like, what do we say? Because if we are to be positive and be like, we're going to get through it, like, that's kind of false. That's like a false narrative, right? Like, sometimes you don't get through it, especially in that moment, or in that moment, it doesn't feel like you're going to. And sometimes you just have to allow yourself to the space to feel that way. Like, I don't need to rush my process of healing or trying to be better, and just like, I don't need to do that. How about I just sit in it? And I was talking to Shaquille and I was like, yeah, what do we want to say? And he was like, well, it just be like that. And I was like, you know what? True. And we put it in a song. And so my part is, and it be like that, it be like that, it be like that, but we're gonna get past it. And it be like that, be like that, be like that, yeah.
Sing.
Oh, that was your part.
Oh,
and then he does the backgrounds.
Sure.
It be like that, yeah. Gonna get past it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then it'd be like, I get stuck. Back to square one. Woo! I don't wanna be remiss, but here I am stuck. Way back to square one. Need to gain control on my own.
Yeah.
Woo! What a good song. I like that one. Sometimes, you be stuck. Cool.
Yeah, and we don't want to leave it like super negative, which is why but we're gonna get past it was like an important thing to add. But
yeah,
we also don't want to like tell people like, oh, everything that you're going through is gonna breeze over, because the song is literally about going through things
it. Yeah.
and like just like being in that part that you're still going through.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good. Yeah.
Bet. So we have one last song.
One more.
And this song, this song is called "Beggin'." "Beggin'" was the first single from this project. Woo! That was my first time recording my own stuff, and this song was written 100% by me, which was also really frightening. Can't even believe it. And yeah, so "Beggin'," I wrote. I was sitting in my room, and I, for the longest time, had been convincing myself that I couldn't write. I was like, you do not know how to write a song. And I was like, I can write you paragraphs and books and narratives about things. I can write, but I can't condense my thoughts into like a 3-minute song. And I was like, that's the crazy part for me, is trying to like get to the point in a concise way, because I don't know how to. I will over-explain to the death of me because I want to make sure people understand. And it was like, I don't know if people are going to understand what I'm feeling. So I wrote this song. I was listening to, again, some YouTube tracks, shout out. And I was writing, and I was like, yo, like, I'm in a really good relationship. I'm in a really, really great, awesome relationship, and I am going to be the demise of it. And I'm going to be the demise of it because I can't stop overthinking. I can't stop. I don't know. I have bad habits, and I don't know how to break them. I'm trying, because I really want you to know that I'm really fighting for this relationship. So I'm hoping that you'll be patient with me while I figure it all out. Like, just stick with me, because I swear, it's going to get better, okay? It's going to get better, and it's not.
Amazing.
It's going to be. When I get my shit together, this relationship is going to be. That's how I felt. So yeah, it says, I feel like I'm just giving you all kind of skin. Sorry. So it said, I know my attitude can make it hard. My anxiety and fears play a part, but that does not justify the case. You don't deserve the crazy things that I make up in my head, drive me, or up in my brain. Yeah, up in my brain, drive me insane. Telling me to doubt everything you say. And I know better than to believe. And I know better than to believe that you're here to hurt me. So I'm telling you that I don't wanna. All right, boom. So Yeah.
Don't wanna lose you,
Sing.
babe.
I know I have to change. Okay. So yeah, it's just like anxiety, fears, all of that, the problems from past relationships have really affected me, and I genuinely always think that something's wrong. Like I'm like, yo, he's gonna leave me. This man is going to leave. He's going to leave, and he is gonna be like, I'm done with you and your crazy shit. And it's like, no, like, please don't. Like, I'm acknowledging that there's some stuff going up in there, right? Because the mind is a storyteller, and it just be making up the like crazy stories. But like, I have to convince myself not to believe them. So I'm acknowledging that that's my problem, right? That's one of probably my many. I'm acknowledging it, and I don't want you to give up on me just yet because I'm gonna get there, right? So, yeah. So I don't want to lose you, babe.
And so I know.
And yeah, sorry, I gotta sing them. And so I know I have to change bad habits that. Nope. And I don't wanna lose you, babe. And so I know I have to change bad habits I find hard to break. 'Cause I can't be the cause of my own pain. Please be patient with me. I can't afford to let this good thing leave. You know I'm trying, but it's not easy. And so I'm begging you to. I'm begging you to. Please be patient with me. I won't stop fighting for your love, baby. Not giving up because it's tough to see. And so I'm begging you to. I'm begging you to. Please be patient with me. Yeah. Please. Okay?
Please.
That's me pleading, okay? Please just be patient with me. I'm working it out. Like, I'm not going to stop fighting. I'm not going to stop trying. And so the second verse says, you're the best to come around. Pick me up when I'm falling down. Pick me up when I'm falling down. Nope.
All I do is stress you out.
Oh, all I do is stress you out. I should ease your mind, give you peace of mind when the world refuses to be so kind. And look, it's not nice out there, okay? Especially for a young black man.
Hello.
Okay, period.
Black Lives Matter.
Period. I should ease your mind, give you peace of mind when the world refuses to be so kind. So I'll go out of my way to fix my past mistakes because the thought of pushing you away makes my heart ache. Because I don't want to lose you, babe. So I know I have to change. Bad habits I find hard to break. Because I can't be the cause of my own pain. Because if you were to leave, I did it. It was my fault. And I can't have that. I really can't. I can't live with that. So please be patient with me again. And this song don't have a bridge. Because I was like, what's a bridge? How do we write those? They're supposed to change, and I don't know how to do that yet.
Scream.
And when we went in the studio, we like recorded it, and I was like, it would be dope. I think, did you say it? You or Antonio said it. He was like, what we should do is we should just like strip the track and just leave the backgrounds in the chorus. And I was like,
oh, because I think I had added those oohs.
Yeah, you added the oohs
under
in
the
there.
chorus.
And
Okay.
I think Antonio was like, yeah, let's just like strip out the track and just leave that. And I was like,
Yeah.
bet.
Really good.
Bettity bet.
Really good effect.
Yeah. Just to say, I don't even know how to say his name. Kemet. I don't know his artist name.
Cameron.
Let the king do it. All right. Period. So, Kemet produced this track. Antonio engineered this track and recorded for us. And I really trusted Kemet with this song. And I was like, I have one song, Kemet. I have one song. This is before the whole album came to be. I have one song, and I know that you could do this. And he was like, easy. And he sat there and like did it in front of me. He was like, yeah, you want to record a demo? And I was like, right now? Because just a little. Okay.
Not ill prepared.
I was. I didn't know that it would all happen that quickly.
Sure, yeah,
Again,
of course.
learning the process of recording and writing and working with people.
Right.
And then being like, here's my really honest song about how I'm feeling. I hope you like it. And that was the first single because that was the first song that I had written. And I felt like that would be a perfect way to introduce myself. Like, boom, single material. And then Feel the Distance. Boom, another single material. And then it was like, period, here's an album.
Stacked.
And you're going to
tracks.
like it. 8 tracks.
You're gonna love it.
Period. And since you're going to love it, go stream it.
Go buy it.
Go purchase Declaration.
And tell everyone you know about it.
Yeah.
And stay tuned.
Yeah, because you'll get something else out of it. Make sure that you tune into the live stream for Declaration, the 1-year anniversary, the Declare and Share. There's so many names for it, I can't even remember. But make sure that you're there on November 22nd, 8 p.m., watching the live stream. Yeah, paint and sip with us and have a good old time. And thanks for watching the breakdown of Declaration. Brandon, come here. I'm going to scoot over and give you some room. Just want you to sit here because you were here at the beginning.
In the beginning,
God created the
not
heavens
man, but who?
and the
God.
earth. Amen. I just want to say thank you guys for breaking down the album with me. Thank you for working on this album with me.
course.
My baby. That's my baby project, and you guys really played a monumental role in making it happen, and I'm honored to have you guys. Y'all are the bestest.
You're the best.
Wow, that's
You're the
so
bestest.
nice. I'm
You're
on the
the best
best
to
for you,
come
success for
around.
you.
Oh, many, yeah.
Many lyrics.
Many lyrics. Many lyrics.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for listening to all of the songs. Yeah, I'll make sure that you guys have the songs and you can like let them play in the background and give you the lyrics and we'll edit it and it'll be all nice.
Get the album. Get her singles.
Go
as
get my
well.
singles. My
Yes.
newest single, Be Alright, featuring Shaquille Davis, is out and available for the world. Amen.
The world.
And
Not just you. The
No.
world. Don't be selfish
Entirety.
now. Tell someone.
period. Let them know.
You
Let
know you
them
like
have
that.
it.
You know you like
Because
that song. Somebody
Y'all
else
know
should
y'all
like it
listening
too.
to these lyrics like, wow, they're really speaking about some frick.
Some frick.
So go check it out, listen to it, okay? And I hope that y'all enjoy it. I hope y'all enjoy the single, and I hope that y'all are prepared because some new music is coming sometime soon.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Period. Love y'all.
Love ya.
And cut.